Lateral weight shift. We need to find a wide stance with the toes pointing forward, pull up tall, stack the rib cage and pelvis. Find tripod foot on each side. That means creating equal pressure through the ball of the big toe, ball of the little toe and the heel, whilst keeping the toes relatively relaxed. We're going to shift to one side, making sure that we don't hike the hips or rotate. You want to keep the hip sockets completely level. And this movement is actually quite two-dimensional compared to some of the other movements that we do. So we shift over and we're trying to get the hip completely stacked over that ankle, keeping the leg straight. I'm actually actively driving out of that other foot. So the foot that's on the ball of the toe is not passive. I'm driving out of that leg over towards the working leg. We're really going to be able to connect with tripod foot on that standing leg now. So you might actually shift your weight a little bit more forward, a little bit more back, but you really want to find that tripod foot and almost drive into the floor with it to help you pull up taller. I also want you to think about what else is happening in your body. So it wants to be an active position, but not too active. So I have a tendency to really tense my quads. And when I'm doing this, I have to try to actively relax my quad. And the longer you spend in this position, the more you'll feel that whole chain activate from the ground upwards. I'm bringing the opposite arm forward and I'm sliding that shoulder blade forward into protraction. And I'm performing around 5 deep nasal breaths while I'm in that position. That means breathing in through the nose without raising the shoulders. So we're thinking about expanding the rib cage outwards and then exhaling through the nose and exhaling as much as possible, letting all of that air out. When you let all of that air out, you're going to feel your deeper core muscles switch on a little bit. And you want to maintain some of that light tension in the core whilst you continue to take deep nasal breaths. And this will help you to use more of a diaphragmatic breathing pattern. And it's just going to help to reset the body, ground the body. And if you feel quite stressed, if your nervous system feels quite activated, it's going to help bring that nervous system down and literally help you to physically ground into the ground more and ground into your body at the beginning of a training session. So there's loads of benefits to doing this exercise.